well known that you have a huge interest in the occult and one of the largest collections of books of that.
I don't have a huge collection. I have The Devil Rides Out, first edition, signed to me by Dennis Wheatley, and
the Holy Bible.
I have met people who claimed to be Satanists.
There is a church in Los Angeles called the Church of Satan, which is run by a man called Anton Sandor LaVey. He sent me a copy of two of his books, which was headed Regi Satanas, which means Satan is king, more or less. And he wrote underneath to Christopher Lee, a fine actor and a perfect devil, Anton Sandor LaVey. Well, I took that as a compliment.
Who claimed to be involved with black magic.
Do you regard black magic as being purely fictitious, or is there some truth in it?
Some truth. 100% truth. There is nothing fictitious about black magic, in any way whatever. It is a fact. It is a fact which has existed for several thousand years. And this is not just occult writing for the sake of writing. This is a fact, and people really believe in this. We are talking about Satanism, necromancy, alchemy, witchcraft, the worship of Satan, the worship of dark forces, whether it's voodoo, juju, whether it's something practiced in the Western world or the Eastern world, whether it's easily defined or not easily defined, the order of the left-hand path, the following of this, the following of that. It is basically the worship of the force of evil as embodied by Satan, Lucifer, the princes of darkness and their legions and so on. It is a fact. It is a desperately dangerous fact. It does exist. It exists around us today. Satanic ceremonies will be happening in Britain tonight. Very definitely. Ask any priest, ask any member of the forces of law and order, and they will tell you that Satanism as such, it's there, and it has been for thousands of years.
Who claimed that they not only knew a lot about it, but as I said, I've certainly never been involved.
But the real thing is something which I wouldn't be prepared to discuss. I have never attended a ceremony of this kind. I would not even begin to discuss what actually takes place during a Black Mass, because it is so appallingly blasphemous and so repulsive and so unbelievably foul. Not just a question of hundreds of years of ritual, but what actually happens, what people actually do, and what is done to the host and what is done to the cup and so on. Something I wouldn't be prepared to discuss in public.
And I warn all of you, never, never, never. You will not only lose your mind, you lose your soul. I don't have a big library in the occult, no. I know, look, the internet and the media, if they can't think of something to do, they invent it. If they can't think of something to say, I mean, they invent it. They invent it.